What is up, everyone? Gorgonium Gaming here, and today is the first day of the Furious Torrent. New boss here in the Immortal Codex. The other two, Conquer and Sticks. These ones took me a ton of tries. Sometimes it's, RNG with crit rates. Sometimes it's, you're just getting lucky a lot of the time. So give it a try, give it a couple of tries. And then when you really are, I think, like I'm 41,000 points away. That's quite a big difference. I can't break the one shield, and that's what gets me stuck up every single time. If I can just get that one champion to break that shield and get that damage in there, I can start pushing a little bit higher. But at this point, I just don't have the champions to do that. And this one, the heroes, what's my best team? All Nightmare faction, lots of range, lots of damage, and placement actually matters. So like I have Gluttony in here, but it's all based on placement. If you put them closer to the boss, they'll do more damage. If you put them farther away from the boss, they'll do less damage. So if I just rotate these two around, the damage will be flopped. So that's what the best we can do. But then we have the Furious Torment. So I did give this a few tries. I'm going to kind of walk through this boss. You'll have to go through a few waves yourself just to figure it out, to open up and unlock this boss. But a couple of things here. One, you don't bring any defenders or attackers. It's all going to be platform based. You mage, you could bring a mage, but they increase the magic defense over time, so they progressively get more and more MDef. So ideally, anyone with Hatsu, Silas, I don't have either of those, so I'm kind of defaulting to. I do have a Nyx, which I'm going to rebuild. I do have Razak as well, so probably two of the best here. I am bringing Dolores in just for some assistance. I am bringing Maul in because Maul does damage in a line, and so we'll chat about it in a sec. I am bringing Kai in. Kai is actually quite good. My Kai isn't. But what I might do is I think in this video we'll try to rebuild, and then I am bringing Lineria in just because she's the Piercer Lord. She's not doing as much damage as I would like her to do. I mean, I did put her in an Invig set just so she can provide one person with Invig. But she's not anywhere nearly built well. I'm just have her built for Invig, and that's it. She never really did damage to begin with, and a lot of it. So as far as I'm concerned, let's see what happens now. By far best feature of this game. So this is what I'm going in with. Without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to talk through this. I did do a bunch of gear swaps. I'm actually hoping to get a higher score than I used to. So what we're going to do, we have 3 platforms on either side and then 3 at the bottom. So that is where we're going to be placing our heroes here. What I would recommend is placing your best 2 down below. So in this case, it would be Nyx down here. I'm just putting Liurnia here for the Invig. And then we're going to get Dolores down. On one side, we're going to place Maul. On the other side, we're going to place your other damage dealer. And hopefully, as you could see, he's killing these relatively quickly. Now, killing the ads and doing the damage on the boss, not very good. As you can see, it's just you're tickling the boss here. But what ends up happening is he's going to spawn these tridents right about here. Once these tridents go down, so this is where you're going to want to nuke them, kill these tridents. The tridents is what actually does the damage. So the idea here, and then I'm just going to support either side, doesn't really matter. She doesn't do much damage. But that is where you're going to want to support, get the damage. Now, these tridents, again, once they spawn, get them down as quick as possible, because when these ads start to spawn, their sole purpose is to distract your heroes from hitting those tridents. So they're going to go on the outside of the tridents, which will force most of your heroes to hit them first. And so anything with AoE attacks like a Nyx or a Razak, anything that can hit multiple champions, this is where like a Vierna comes in handy, because she can just nuke everything in a row. The problem is over time, she's not going to do as much damage. She's not going to kill the ads later on in the game. So she's only really good to hit the tridents. Now you also have these little cool floaty things here. And if we go into this monster manual, we'll see what they look like. So the green head, this one, once you kill it, heals all your heroes on the field. And this floating blue head, once you kill this one, restores part of the rage for everyone on. So right now he's on the floor. What you want to do is use your ultimates, because once you kill that thing, then everyone's going to get their rage back, and then you get to cycle through a lot quicker. So that is, just use it, pop them, boom, and now everyone's got their. So if, like Nyx here, using the ultimate, I'm not going to get that rage regen back, but here we are. Tridents, try to get them down as quick as possible. We have Maul on the side, which provides that nuke in a line, and then does that damage. And again, we had the cool looking eye on the other side. So now you can see these ads starting to get in the way. Tridents are up. This is where we pop ultimates. Okay, and then we try to get them down as quick as possible. We're going to get to a point where we're going to leave some up, and that's just because we're going to get overwhelmed. Kind of, it is what it is. So now we could see we're struggling here, but again, what we're going to do is try to get some of this AoE damage to kill some of these tridents if we can. And we're pretty much going to be done. So far, we're doing the best we can. We've been doing. This is pretty much my last wave. I don't think I'm going to be doing much more than this. Nyx could use some more rage regen. Come on, Nyx. But yeah, like we're overrun here. We're pretty much done. There we go. So again, this is the highest I've done, A+. And I think it's just because of that gear swap. We'll see where my points are at. Okay, I'm 120,000 away. That's quite far from S. So again, replace maybe Kai with somebody else that can do the damage. But again, Lierna is just there for the Lord bonus, and Dolores is just there to help support. But of course, Nyx, being the one with Invig, is the best one so far. Again, if I replace Kai, I would need somebody. Setram is very single target, so less than ideal. We could try a nuker in there, just to help with not necessarily the ads, but to try to kill the things in the back. Razak has my Bierna gear. The goal here is to find heroes that can, I might even, no, see, I need the bonus. Drogo. I don't have him built though. So he does this arrow rain, which is his ultimate, which could do lots of damage. Does AoE damage up to 10 enemies, can hit the target. And then again, the passive increases damage. So I actually might build him out because he is a viable solution for Gear Raid. As a rare, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to fix this. Let's come back. So what we want is Nyx down. Let's get Invig out. Get those out. We'll put Drogo on one side, Maul on the other. There he is. Okay, so he's already looking good. Already hitting multiple champs. Looking good so far. Now maybe a little bit more attack speed here. And rage regen. But for the most part, looking better than Esme. Okay. So I'm hopeful. And he's a rare. Anyone can get him. We'll put Liurnia. I probably should put better gear on her, to be honest. But and now we'll just have to survive this. Let's kill some of the stuff. All right. So now the rush comes. Okay, so he provides this AoE attack, which kills this stuff quickly. Get the AoEs now. Probably could have waited on Maul just that half a second more. Okay, we do have the eyeball over here that Maul apparently can't kill. Once he does the smash, the tridents are going to come up shortly after. So this is a great way to get prepared. Okay, Maul does help. Okay, we got him. Look, we're already back to A, and we're using a rare champion here, people. Oh, I got trigger happy. We might lose this one because I got trigger happy with Razak. Now, another, if you don't have Dolores, you can also use anyone with like rage regen could potentially help. And try to get these heroes their skills up quicker. So that's another option. Okay, again, A. Not bad. For the rare champion. So hopefully, you know, not as good. Obviously, Kai seems to be the best. With some optimizing. Again, 14 million for a rare champion. Easy to get. Definitely help. I mean, I just maxed them out for this video. I'm going to start using them in places because I was quite impressed. You know, he's comparing to Razak in terms of damage. That's wild. So hopefully, you know, with some tweaking and optimizing, you can look at getting a little bit higher and a little bit higher. For me at the current part, again, 120,000 points away from S for an extra 100 points. What do I have here anyways? What's my shop look like? Yeah, like at the end of it, I'm going to get some points. Not going to max this out, but it is what it is. Good luck in your hunting. We'll catch you all in the next video.